What if I told you that someone inside the United States military found out about a classified raid on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and decided the best use of that information was to go bet on it? He wasn't reporting it, he wasn't briefing a superior, not questioning the ethics of it for every 1 second. He just pulled out his phone, hopped onto a prediction market like Polymarket, and he started printing money. So this is America in 2025, where insider trading isn't just for Wall Street anymore. Now it's a team sport. So here's what happened. A US soldier, active duty, sworn oath, the whole thing, somehow got advance knowledge that American forces were about to move on President Nicolas Maduro. What did this guy think? He immediately thought Polymarket. He placed around hundreds of thousands in bets and he made more than 400K allegedly on prediction markets such as Polymarket. For those who don't know, Polymarket is a prediction market. You bet real money on whether real world events will happen, such as will Trump win, will there be a ceasefire, will Maduro get arrested, yes or no. You pick a side, and it's technically legal. It's used by millions of people, and in theory, it's supposed to reflect the wisdom of the crowd, the collective intelligence of ordinary people trying to predict the future. In practice, sometimes the crowd includes people who already know the answer. So that's not wisdom, that's insider trading, it's theft, it's illegal. Now, contrast that to this right here. Three separate times, three separate occasions, hundreds of millions of dollars in short positions on oil placed minutes before major geopolitical announcements involving Iran. For example, on March the 23rd, 2026, this year, $500 million in shorts were added 15 minutes before Trump delayed Iran airstrikes. So oil dropped 15%, and someone knew about this in advance and they made a fortune. On April the 7th, $950 million short, hours before a US Iran ceasefire, again, the same play. On April the 17th, $760 million short, 20 minutes before the Strait of Hormuz was declared open. So apparently, the CFTC is now investigating this, which is nice, but let's be honest, by the time regulators finish their investigation, whoever did this will have brought or will have bought a second yacht. So three times is not a coincidence. Three times is a pattern. Three times means someone somewhere is sitting at a table that the rest of us are not invited to. And they are absolutely cleaning up. Now keep that thought because I want to show you something that puts all of this into context. Let's watch the next clip. So watch this journalist on Air Force One. They're asking President Trump a very simple question, which all of us want to know the answer to. So the journalist asks Trump if he will release the Epstein files, the full list, all of the names, the truth, the full thing. What do you think Trump's response will be? Let's watch this clip.
There's nothing incriminating in the file,
There's four different options. What do you think the answer of Trump right here will be? Exactly. You heard that right. Trump's response, and I want you to really sit with this, was quiet piggy to a journalist on a government aircraft asking about the most significant sex trafficking scandal in modern American history. Quiet piggy. That was his answer. So now contrast that with what happens to a 25-year-old soldier who bet 400K or who made 400K on a prediction market. He gets charged, named, his face is everywhere, the full weight of the law descends on him immediately. Meanwhile, someone shuffled $950 million into oil shorts 3 hours before a classified ceasefire, and they say we're still investigating. So, what does that tell us? It tells us there's one rule for the soldier, but there's a different rule for the people the soldier was fighting for. That's not justice. That's a case system with better PR. Let's watch this clip right here where you see the difference between Trump 10 years ago and Trump today.
The donors, the special interests, the lobbyists have very strong power over these people. They have a lot of control over our politicians. And I don't say that favorably.
This is our first Jewish president. We thank you
That's
for
right.
everything.
You're not going to support me, even though you know I'm the best thing that could ever happen to Israel. You're not going to support me because I don't want your money.
I love Israel. I'm with you all the way. You will be bigger, better, stronger.
And a lot of bad decisions that are being made for the benefit of lobbyists and special interests. You better get rid of the super PACs because they're causing a big problem. We have to get the people of our country, of this country, to love Israel more. That are Jewish people, that are great people, they don't love Israel enough.
So, what changed between Trump back then and Trump today? Was it the presidency? Was it the people around him? Was it the lobby money that found its way into the ecosystem? Was it just power doing what power always does to people? I don't know. And honestly, I'm not sure it matters. It was in the chair anymore. Because the pattern stays the same regardless of who sits in it. The forever wars get rebranded, the insider trades keep happening, the files stay sealed, and the soldiers, the ones actually doing the work, get charged while the architects walk free. So today we had a soldier who bet on a secret raid, a mystery trader who shorted oil 3 times with suspiciously perfect timing, and a president who told a journalist to be quiet like a farm pig when asked about Epstein, and a decade long transformation of a man who was once asking the right questions into someone who now benefits from the same system he used to criticize. Make it make sense. Oh, wait. If you're new here, this is what we do. We follow the money. We ask the uncomfortable questions. We show you the viral news, and we do it every single day. So like this video, you stay till the end, subscribe if you want more, and drop in the comments which part of today's story made your jaw drop the hardest. Because I already know the answer, but I want to hear it from you. Stay sharp, see you next time.